what's going on, guys? This is the TheGameHuntah channel, another episode Clash Royale, and in this episode let's talk about the new balance changes that are coming in September 2016. As you can see on the screen, now this is not my deck, okay? This is not the deck that I'm using, but some of these cards are suffering a big change. So hope you guys are ready. This is gonna be super interesting. Alright, let's talk about changes. Number one, the giant. The giant damage is gonna get decreased by 5%, which I'm completely okay with that. If you think about it, the giant is supposed to be a tank, not a male version of the P.E.K.K.A., right? So decreasing the damage 5%, I'm all good with that. But here comes the second change. Rage. Elixir cost decrease from 3 to 2. From 3 to 2. That's huge, guys. And trust me, that is it's a card that I'm gonna be using a lot more, because I know some people were using a lot of the Lumberjack lately, and the Lumberjack was becoming an overpowered card, according to some of the comments that I read in Reddit and also in the forums. But just decreasing the elixir cost of the rage from 3 to 2 is gonna change the value of the card big time. There is some other changes in rage too, okay? The effect decreased to 35% from 40%, and the duration is decreased by 2 seconds. But still, a really cool change with the rage. And okay, this one is another big one. Mirror cards are one level higher than their own level. What does that mean? That means that, for example, if you use you have a giant level 4 and you use Mirror, you're gonna receive a giant level 5. See the potential of that? And that also applies for legendary cards. For example, you have a princess level 4 and you use Mirror, you're gonna receive a princess level 5. Again, mind-blowing change, guys. This is a huge one. Mirror? Are you kidding me? It's gonna be so popular now. So popular. I just cannot wait. I cannot wait to start trying new decks. Combining probably Rage with the Mirror. I don't know. I've been using Mirror in a couple decks, like a troll decks, with the, for example, with the Royal Giant. But I really need to have something better. But now, can you imagine Mirror with a high level card? I don't know, guys. Just post in the commentary section and let me know what is your opinion. For me, it's mind-blowing. Let's go with the next one, which is Lightning. Lightning, Rage. Okay, Rage. Now Lightning also is gonna stun targets for 0.5 seconds. So besides the damage, it's gonna also stun the opponents like Zap. That is just super crazy if you think about it. It's just I don't know. Let's see. Lightning, she costs 6, right? You're gonna do damage to different targets, and also is gonna stun the targets for 0.5. I don't know, guys. Call me crazy, but the Lightning, it's coming back. The Lightning is coming back. It's one of the most underrated cards in the game. I've been using the Lightning in the past. I like it. Not a big fan of it, but I know a lot of my friends and some other YouTubers, they like using the Lightning a lot. And it's a really good card if you're planning to go on a more defensive stand. So definitely something that we're going to be taking in consideration now, because stunning the opponent for 0.5 seconds is huge. So we already talked about the Giant with the damage decrease in 5%. With Rage, Elixir decreased from 3 to 2, which again, it's huge. We talk about Mirror, because Mirror, now the cards are gonna get one level higher. And also we talk about Lightning, which is gonna stun target for 0.5 seconds. Whoa! That's kinda big. Alright, but there is more changes, fellas. Okay, some other changes in the game. We got the Bomber. And this is, I don't think it's a big change, to be quite honest. The hit points again decreased by 2%, and the damage increased by 2%. It's only 2%, so I'm not really sure how big is gonna be the change of the Bomber. I mean, decreasing the hit points, I guess, is fine. But the damage getting increased by 2. To be quite honest, is one of those balance changes in some units that they really. I need to probably sit down and use the card for a little bit longer before giving my a final opinion about this change. But increasing the damage is always good. It's always good. And if the hit point get decreased by 2, if you think about it, you never send the bomber along, right? The bomber is always probably behind the giant, for example, or in the mix with the, I don't know, with the witch. So I'm not quite sure if how this is gonna affect the game. Probably it's not gonna affect the game that much. Or maybe yes, I don't know. We need to start trying all these new changes in future decks, okay? I'm gonna start playing a lot more of Clash Royale. I'm gonna start organizing a lot more tournaments, so stay tuned. Because there is another change, fellas, in case you're wondering. We got some legendary changes, okay? Let's start with the log, okay? The log is gonna knock back all ground troops. Guys, it's gonna knock back all ground troops. This is huge. You have to respect the log, because now it's gonna knock back even the giant, even the P.E.K.K.A., even the golem. That is huge, fellas. It's huge. So if you have the log, I think it's a good time to start coming up with an interesting deck, because the log is gonna be a lot more useful. If you see the pattern, the giant damage get decreased and the log is getting an extra boost because now it's gonna knock back all ground troops. You see, something is going on in there. I mean, they're trying to make sure that people change their different decks, right? And the other change that we have is the Lumberjack. The rage effect decreased to 35% from 40%. Plus, rage duration decreased by 2 seconds. I think it's a decent change in the Lumberjack, because, like I said, a lot of people were talking about overpower. It wasn't that overpowered, but yeah, you know, these changes are gonna make rage a lot more entertaining, right? Absolutely, I completely agree. Fellas, this is TheGameHuntah with another episode of Clash Royale. Please post in the commentary section and let me know which one is your favorite balance change for September 2016. I will see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.